Are you struggling with confidence and self-esteem? Well, you're definitely not alone, which is why we've created this video filled with helpful advice, tips, and tricks to help and guide you towards becoming the self-assured person you want to be. For some people, confidence and self-esteem seems to come naturally. We all know that person who can walk into a room and say or do exactly what they want. But for the rest of us, we pretty much have to either fake it until we make it, or start thinking a little differently. Luckily, there are a number of ways to do just that. Number 1. Change your thoughts. Did you know that the average person has approximately 65,000 thoughts each and every day? Considering that on average 85 to 90% of those thoughts are negative, you're probably spending a large portion of your day trying to stop these negative thoughts from completely taking over your headspace. Human beings have evolved over thousands of years to recognize and assess threatening situations. But if you're constantly worried that your current situation is a threat to you, you won't be as confident as you could be otherwise. Simply understanding how your brain works will keep this negativity in check. Thoughts are just thoughts. They don't always represent your reality. Number 2, push your boundaries. Stepping outside your comfort zone, even when it makes you feel uncomfortable, is a great way of realizing that you can do anything, and nothing beats the feeling of achieving something, especially if it's scary or challenging. It might be running that 5K you've always wanted to take part in, meeting new people at a club or group, public speaking at an event, or anything else you can think of that makes you a little bit scared inside. Once you realize you can actually do the things you're afraid of, the world is pretty much your oyster. Number 3, talk to yourself. It might sound crazy and you may feel a little bit silly, but it's claimed that we say between 300 to 1,000 words to ourselves every minute all day long. Imagine how much different your life would be if instead of having a negative internal conversation with yourself, you had a positive one out loud. In fact, Navy SEALs and Special Forces use this method of positive self-talk as a way of getting through tough times and difficult situations. Simply replacing your negative internal thoughts with positive affirmations spoken aloud will give you a measurable boost in overcoming difficult or daunting situations. Number 4, start your day with gratitude. Go over in your mind all the things you have to be grateful for. It might be family, great friends, or even something as simple as a job to go to or food on the table. Just think, there are literally billions of people in the world who don't have the opportunities you have right now. Starting out your day with gratitude for what you do have will naturally help you move towards the things you want but don't have yet. Number 5, cut negative people out of your life. This might sound harsh, but some people in your life are simply dead weight. Cutting out the people in your life who pull you down, make you feel insecure, or belittle you, frees you from a toxic relationship that certainly isn't doing you any favors. This might sound simple enough when it comes to friends, but what about family members? If you have a negative person in your life you're simply stuck with, it might be time to set some boundaries and let them know that their negative behaviors won't be tolerated anymore. Number 6, stop relying on others. It's easy to ask others for approval or wait around for compliments, but constantly looking to other people isn't going to actually improve your self-esteem. Don't let anyone else judge you. Reward yourself for your own achievements and recognize that the best, most authentic confidence boost can only come from within. Number 7, look the part. It might sound obvious, but the way you dress affects the way you feel and your confidence. That doesn't mean that you need to buy a whole new wardrobe full of $1,000 business suits or expensive designer brands, but having clothes that make you feel good can work wonders for your self-esteem. Try on the items in your wardrobe and donate anything that doesn't fit well, doesn't reflect your best self, and doesn't show the world how great you really are. When buying new clothes, ask yourself, how does this outfit make you feel? Number 8, perfecting your posture. The way you sit, stand, and carry yourself communicates a lot more than you might think to those around you. By sitting up straight and keeping your chin up, you're telling the world that you're a confident person without actually having to say anything. And that's the first step, right? In addition, smiling and holding your gaze, even though it might be difficult, affects the way others perceive you and shows them subconsciously that not only are you a great person worth talking to, but that you deserve respect. Number 9, stop comparing yourself. I know this is easier said than done, especially when we're constantly bombarded on a daily basis with social media posts and magazine ads filled with beautiful airbrushed supermodels, but quite frankly, nothing zaps your confidence quicker than comparing who you are with who someone else is. Competing with other people all the time is exhausting. If you truly need to compare yourself to someone, compare yourself right now to who you were in the past. How far have you come? What have you achieved since this time last year? What goals have you reached? Acknowledge your accomplishments and wins. And if sometimes you find yourself slipping, take accountability based on your own system of values, not what other people claim you should be doing with your life. Number 10. Last but not least, love yourself. Tell yourself I love you each and every day. It might sound cheesy, basic, and a little embarrassing, but saying I love you to yourself a few times in the mirror each day will slowly build a belief in what you're saying. After doing this for a few weeks, or even just a few days, you'll quickly start to feel a true sense of love for yourself as you repeat these words. It might be hard to believe this, but everyone struggles with their confidence from time to time. Some people may be better than others at hiding it, but rest assured, there's a situation that makes even the most confident person you can think of unsure or nervous. It's also good to remember that the vast majority of people are inwardly focused, meaning they're too preoccupied with themselves and how they appear to really be judging you. So relax. You don't need to be perfect all the time. Besides, would you really want the approval of anyone who was negative or judgmental all of the time? I hope you enjoyed these simple confidence and self-esteem boosters that you can apply and use in your day-to-day life. And remember, you're great, just as you are. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.